Hi, how's everyone? Welcome back. Welcome and hello if you are new. I swear I stutter badly and I sing even worse, but if you can vibe with a hot mess, you have found the right channel. We're doing Taurus placements today, not just Taurus Sun Moon Rising. This is for everyone. We all have Taurus somewhere. We're going to look at what's going on with Taurus and where it could be manifesting in everyday life. So, I do have a write up. Excuse me. I did want to talk about a little bit of what's going on in Taurus. It's not very long. Right now, Taurus, Jupiter is in you. That's it. The god of luck, prosperity, growth, expansion, optimism, abundance, wealth, and success. Taurus is the sign of pleasure, beauty, sensuality, aesthetic, but as an earth sign, it is financially minded, shrewd and practical, and hardworking because financial stability promotes the space and ability to buy beautiful things. Being symbolized by the bull, you are steady, grounded, stubborn, and infamously hard to move once settled on something or someplace or someone. You would think, with the benevolent god of luck and abundance and the grounded sign of I have, we'd be rolling in ease and riches. I fucking wish. I truly believe the prosperity is being held ransom until the collective gets through the massive soul work being addressed in Pisces. Our ruler Venus is retrograde, fucking around in Pisces with the other planets, contributing to the transformation in our spiritual evolution. In retrograde, she is urging us to turn the mirror of vanity back to ourselves and examine how we have allowed others to enjoy us or use us for better or worse. She's making us reflect on our worth. Remember, earth sign, pentacles, coins, worth. Are we being treated according to our worth? Compensated, paid, appreciated, not just by others, but by ourselves as well. Are we treating ourselves according to our worth? This might be harder to answer or correct than we think because Chiron, the wounded healer, is firmly in Aries right now, the sign of identity, personal power, willpower, self esteem, and self worth. But closer to home, so there may be this smaller, more personal levels of luck or safety or sufficiency, at least, at play here. So look to your birth charts and find which house your Taurus falls in. That's the area of life that this may play out. Also, mind the planets or lack thereof in that house. So that's what we've got for the planetary stuff. Now we're going to get to the reading, the tarot. Oh, shit. I laid out the first light so far. We've got three placements. I'm not going to do the five card spread, the past and current and near future looking forward. I'm just going to get an energy read for the present moment. Why does it feel so dark in here? Oh, hang on, let me turn on one more light. That might not make much difference in the video, but for my eyes it does. So I pulled three cards to describe the energy going on right now for Taurus placements, all signs, all signs. Like I said, this is not just for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever. It's for everyone. So we dropped the Fool. There is something here that is a new undertaking, a new endeavor. Something shiny may have made itself known. We want to go towards something new. We want to take a leap of faith. This is a path of progress, pathway, a new voyage, a new journey. Could be inner, it could be outer, it could be financial, it could be fun, it could be anything. Next to it now, right next to it, we've got resistance. What the fuck? Taurus, you stubborn bull. Somebody put their ass down, their horns up, and they're not moving. Okay? This is resistance. Somebody needs a breather. Um, it's talking about finding middle ground. That's very interesting energy to think about for Taurus because they're showing me a bull that is pawing at the ground. They're very, you see, it's not just like the male bull, it's also the feminine cow. And in one of my decks, the cow is actually the Empress, which is great because um, the Empress represents what? Taurus and Libra, Venus ruled energy here. So there's resistance here. I feel Taurus energy that has put their hooves in the ground and they're not moving. Do you ever try to move a cow that doesn't want to move? It's like they're showing me the kid that doesn't want to go somewhere, so they dead weight and they just fall. And it's just, they're, like I said, hard to move energy once they get settled. So there's resistance here. There's fool energy. Let's take a leap of faith. And then there's resistance here. Ooh, I think I know this. Oh, that would be interesting. I'll look that up in a minute. Um, I'm sorry, I'm stuck on the image in the card. These cards are all images from the Hubble Space Telescope. And oh, no, no, no. I know what this is. At first, I thought this was Lebron, the eye of the bull, the star that's in Taurus, but it's not. It's Fomalhaut, and it's in Pisces. So I'm sorry. Never mind. I got distracted. It's stars and space and stuff, and I'm a big space nerd. So, um, there's also another aspect to this card. So it's not just patience and finding a middle ground and seeking answers. That's very grounded Taurus energy. But up in the corner here, it does say the word resistance. That's the card. But the keywords on it say which side of the resistance are you on. So there could be some kind of contention here. And that's why, Taurus, you are putting in your heels. You're not wanting to move. The horns on your head are not just for defense and attack, they represent receiving that intellectual energy. So you're trying to clear your mind, you're trying to make sure that facts are straight. There's something here that the resistance is because you're trying to find some middle ground here, okay? And then after that, we do have a card called diversity. This is blending. This is, it says harmonize the contrary, integrate. Another card is solitude and surprising combinations. So that to me feels like temperance energy. That's Sagittarius. Um, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is in your sign right now. Jupiter is one of those slow moving planets. It's one of the outer planets. It has more energy across the board, like the inner planets, Venus, Mercury, Venus, Mars, the moon. Those are all interpersonal planets because they move a little faster. They're a little closer to the sun. It represents aspects that are a little closer to our ego, to our core identity. But the outer planets, they move so slow that they're more in charge of people, larger and larger groups. So it's, I want to say generational. They move really slow. Takes Jupiter, I believe, 12 years to go around the zodiac, which means that it stays in each sign for about a year. And it will be in Taurus until May, because it's been going through Taurus since last May. So I think from what I saw um, in the chart, now this is for sidereal, this is true sky. So if you look at like the tropical astrology right now, it might say that Jupiter is in Aries, but in the sidereal, which is what the true sky says, it's in Taurus. So I think it's been there for about a year. It's going to exit Taurus in May. So that's how long this is lasting. It's about a year. We've been doing this Jupiter and Taurus energy for about a year. So let's go through this again. The Fool, something new, resistance, trying to find middle ground, trying to have patience, and seeking answers. It says adjustment time. Oh, I like that. And preparation. Okay. And then we've got diversity, blending things that are unlikely combinations. This could be in our belief system. It could be in our relationships. Like I said, it all depends on what house your Taurus falls in. Okay, so like if your Taurus is on the seventh house, it could be finding new combinations in relationships because there's a new opportunity opening up. If it's in the 10th house of career, same thing, finding new combinations, new ways to work, new skills to bring forward, new skills to hone and study in order to take this new step in a different direction. If it's in the fifth house, what's the fifth house? Leo. This could be the ego. What does Leo rule? Like children and fun and leisure and things like that. It could be in how we entertain ourselves, or something. You know what I mean? So it depends on the house that your Taurus falls in. So bottom of the deck is interesting. We've got the Lovers, Taurus. This feels like energy that, again, like it's been going through the collective for the last few weeks. There is love in the distance, in the future. I feel like once this very harsh energy clears up in Pisces, we may be moving towards a little bit more, the energy is going to feel a little freer. That's what I feel. There's going to be a better connectivity there because with all that soul work going on in Pisces, the deep mind, the subconscious, how we connect spiritually to people, our intuition, our psychic ability, how we hear, signs and synchronicities, our dreams, the work going on there is very important because not only does Pisces rule dreams and imagination and visions and psychic ability and spirituality, but when it's poorly aspected, it can turn into delusion and paranoia and fears and things like that. So there's a lot of soul work going on to pull up, and acknowledge the things that we have been fearing, like paranoid about, um, and dogma versus spirituality. And once that work is cleared up a little bit, then I think a lot of us are going to be moving into such an open, loving, empathic, and connected energy that soulmates are going to start coming in and love is on the way. I'm sorry that was like a rambling way to get there. But we do have the Lovers here underneath the Magician. The Magician, creativity, power, and manifesting. So I just got goosebumps. The Lovers, the Magician, and the Hermit. Ah, wah, wah. There's Virgo energy. Oh, guidance, facts, wisdom, and truth. Okay, I like that. So we're going to go to the vice versa deck and get some clarification on what's going on here for Taurus. What is this new journey, this Fool energy, progress, pathways, a voyage, going forth enthusiastically with no baggage from the last cycle. That's the key with the Fool. The image on this is the Voyager, the one that we sent out in the 70s. There was Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, and they're both, I think Voyager 1 Well, they're both out there past the boundaries of the solar system. They are now the furthest man made thing in space. So if that's not full energy, I don't know what is. It's symbolizing going in a direction that no I gotta say it. I gotta say it for you, for the fandom nerds. Boldly going where no one has gone before. What is this energy for Taurus, please? Thank you. Oh, you know what? I saw this earlier. Did I just mess up? Here, hang on a second. I think I pressed a button. Did I press a button? Everything good? Yeah, okay. Six of Cups. I felt it. Six of Cups, nostalgia from the past. However, this vice versa deck does not have reversals. It has the front and the back, and that symbolizes the outer self, what we are showing others, and the inner self. And now, on the Fool, we've got the Six of Cups, but the backside, and this is being caught up in fulfillments to the detriment of responsibility. You know what? I don't, you know, I'm a little bit more forgiving about something like that, especially nowadays because times are so hard. This feels like getting a little bit caught up in frivolity. But let me see. Caught up in fulfillments to the detriment of responsibility. Oh. Okay, let's explore this card. Here's the front of the card. It's the Six of Cups. It's the mermaid and the man, and they fell in love. Well, maybe not a mermaid. She could have just fallen in. Who knows? But the Six of Cups represents a sweet, pure, loving connection from the past. This is nostalgia. Nostalgia for a time when things were sweet and innocent, and there were no expectations, and there was no prejudice, and it was just acceptance and love and friendship. And everything was really sweet. So here we've got the two lovers, and she's beckoning him to come back into the waters of emotion with her. And the six beautiful cups there are full with flowers. So that's, and then you can see that it's the daytime, right? Well, here on the back, it's nighttime, they're gone. The cups are still there. And it looks like up in the balcony here is somebody's dad, or, with his hands on his hips, like, where the fuck is that girl? Where is that boy? Off on their own adventures is where they are. So, to the detriment of responsibility. Is someone eloping? Huh? Could it be that somebody wants to elope? Let's get some clarity on that. My goodness. Let's get some clarity on the elopement here. You and Taurus, you know what? You're ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty and sensuality and connection, through intellectual connection. All the earth signs are very, very sensual. They may be a little cynical. They may take a little while to warm up. But, I mean, they don't say, they don't say running like a bull for no reason. Taurus are very sexual creatures. So this could be nights of passion to the detriment of responsibility. Somebody either found and because it's the Six of Cups, I think it could be somebody coming back from the past, or bear with me, somebody. Well, no, I don't think so, because it's full energy. It's a journey. It's a new voyage. So I was gonna suggest that this may be somebody stuck in the past, thinking about them old, passionate, sweaty nights, but I don't think it is. We've got the World, the end of a cycle, but triumph. Completion, reward. Oh, look at that. I love it. Let's get one more because I want some clarity on that world. So some cycle is ending. It's the end. Dun dun 21. That's the end of the major arcana. And the reward is coming. Good thing it is in the upright because that means that the karma reward being dealt is positive. It's also got the 4 fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and you, Taurus. Oh, look at that. 3 of Wands. Somebody's embarking on something. This anticipation. Oh, I'm sorry, anticipation. This is preparing for something in the future. Okay, at a distance. Be prepared to embark on a new journey. Wow, I love that. Okay, so the 2 of Wands, the card before this, is standing at a crossroads, at a fork in the road, deciding which way you want to go, but no movement yet. That's the 2 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is actually the anticipation of embarking on it. You have made the choice. So it's kind of like a little, it's very nuanced here because the 2 of Wands is choosing the road. The 3 of Wands isn't quite embarking on it yet, but it's the anticipation of it. There's a lot of feeling of preparedness, preparation here. Maybe somebody, look, it's funny because it's like, because Taurus is an earth sign, they're very grounded, they're very logical, and they're not fire signs. They don't just jump at things like that. However, once a bull focuses on something, laser focus, there is no stopping them. There is no stopping the bull energy once it takes off. And that's where they're at right here with that 3 of Wands. Remember I was talking about the bull pawing at the ground? That's this energy, pawing at the ground, ready to make that run. Because with the Fool energy here, this is the stepping off, taking the leap of faith. But they're not going to do it without planning. You know what I mean? It's like they have to plan to be spontaneous. Like on this day, I'm going to set everything. I'm going to get the bills paid. I'm going to get the groceries done. I'm going to do laundry. And then on this day, I'm going to be totally spontaneous. It's like they have to plan it out. It's not that they just like get up and go, I think today I'm going to go ice skating. You know, it's like, well, do I have ice skates? Do I fit in the ice? It's been a while. Do I have to stretch? It's kind of the planning before the jump. Oh my goodness. So let's get, what is the resistance here? What is holding this Taurus back? What is holding the bull from going forward? It's like I said, it's hard to make you move. I'm going to keep that one. It's hard to make you move, but once you move, it's hard to make you stop. I love that energy, though. I really do. Oh, I'm not singing that song. I don't even like it. Because it's... No. All right. I'm not going to sing... Well... They're giving me I Dare You to Move. I don't know who sang it. I think it's a dumb Christian song. I dare you to move. Let me think. I dare you to move. I dare you to move. I dare you to lift yourself up off the floor. I dare you to move. Like today never happened. Day never happened before. So that's what they're giving me. I might link it down below. Okay, so we've got the devil. Okay. This is servitude, obligation, burden, bondage, loss of freedom, and toil. That's what the resistance is. Some of you are still bound in an obligation. Ooh, but you are thinking of moving. Mm-mm. Oh. Yeah, and then we've got the Queen of Wands in the backside. Queen of Wands came out last time. I've only used this deck 2 or 3 times because I've had it for a long time, but I'm just now integrating it into the repertoire here, and this is like the third time I've used it. Second time Queen of Wands fell out on this time on the backside. So for the Queen of Wands, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I usually give the King and Queen to the older of the sign, Sagittarius. We had Sagittarius over there with diversity, ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is in you right now, Taurus. So the Queen of Wands, magnetic and charming and outwardly dynamic. Again, the front side is the um, outer face, and the back side is the inner. So this Queen of Wands, this person in their Queen of Wands energy could be somebody you're dealing. Oh, I forgot my spiel. Anyways, could be somebody you're dealing with, or you in your fire energy. You're being um conservative with your energy here. And I'm going to get clarity on that because I want to know why the devil is here. Give me that Queen of Wands and the devil on resistance here, please. What it's telling me so far is that with this obligation or this bondage here, it says time to feed the inner fire, energy conservation. Okay. Oh, 3 of Cups. Front side. Gratefulness, acknowledged your blessings, friends, family, and the divine. Okay. I feel somebody's taking a moment to reassess who they're distributing their energy to. Okay? Devil energy is the Lovers in chains. And the first step to the lovers is that 6 of Cups. It's the innocent kind of, oh, he's cute, oh, she's cute. But this is from the past, something from the past. But I don't think that this thing from the past is the detriment. I believe that maybe some in the collective are thinking about someone from the past. Because, like I said, this is nostalgia for something that was sweet. And it's here in the same position as the devil. It's not sweet anymore. It's not so sweet anymore. There's no freedom here. There's only obligation. There's burden. This could be somebody who entered into a partnership that where both sides entered in with good intentions, open heart. I love you, you love me, we're going to do this. But maybe they didn't foresee the problems that were along the way. I just had something. Hang on. Oh, the devil is the lovers before life ruins them. I mean, the lovers is, yeah, before life ruins them and they become the lovers in chains in the devil card. That's Capricorn energy ruled by Saturn, the taskmaster. There may be some karmic lessons they need to let go of. There could be addiction here, even in the energy of codependence. With the world, we've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, conserving energy, anticipation, and then the 3 of Cups here. It's not that you're not grateful, or whoever, this person, someone. It's not that somebody is not grateful. But I believe that the obligation to friends, to family, to their spiritual path, because you are Taurus, and it's a very it can be very dogmatic because you can be trapped in tradition for the sake of it being tradition. So there could be an expenditure of energy here, trying to live up to standards that you can't live up to anymore. It's become too burdensome. And you know, so many people are going to look at you like that's a cop out. And that's in order to keep you feeling guilty and to keep you in that toxic mess. Don't fall for that. Okay? It's not a cop out. At some point in our lives, everybody reaches their breaking point. So when you reach that breaking point and you want to take those chains off, don't let anybody make you feel like you're the villain here, okay? That could be the resistance to this. It could be, just as like someone thinking that they're going to be judged, or they're going to be look, it's as an earth sign. I'm a Capricorn rising, so I do have earth energy. As an earth sign, the idea of someone taking something away from you that you can't handle, it drives us nuts. It drives us crazy. We will keep taking on burden after burden after burden and say, nope, I can handle it. I'm fine. I just got to plan better. I just got to rearrange things. I got to make sure that this goes, I got to make, you know what I mean? Hardworking, dedicated. I can do this. We're strong. That bull energy, that earth energy, I'm stable, I'm firm, I'm strong, I can handle it. But we all reach our breaking point. Okay? So I think someone here is deciding where their obligations lie. Remember what we were talking about in the reading? Venus retrograde is making you turn that mirror to yourself and to figure out your worth. What are you giving your energy to? Let's go over to diversity, please. What is this blending energy? Finding, harmonizing things that are contrary. Oh, please clarify diversity for Taurus energy. Diversity, please. Blending. What are we blending? I heard bones. What is being blended here for Taurus energy, please? Too many. Oh, but we do have the Two of Pentacles. Front side. Okay. That makes sense. That's your energy, Taurus. Two of Pentacles. Oh, no, that's too many. We have a lonely king here. Who is this? Oh, that's the Queen of Pentacles, but in the reverse. Oh, overwhelmed and feeling unsupported or weakened. Okay, that makes sense. And no, but what's being blended here? Lots of pentacles falling out now. That's your energy, Taurus. Okay. Ah, all right. What's being blended here, Taurus? You need to find the balance between trying to force something and trying to let the universe move for you. That's what I'm getting with that. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I paused at 3352 for anyone looking for number syncs. 33 and 52. It could be ages, it could be dates, it could be times, it could be anything like that. They wanted me to make mention of something, but before I do that, I just wanted to remind everybody, not all messages are going to resonate for all of you. At all or in the same way. So leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. You are all at different points in the timeline. Like I say, I can read the script, but I can't tell you what character you all individually play or where you choose to stand on the stage, whether you're involved, observing, or a cross watcher. I can only read the energies. They wanted me to make mention here We've got the Fool, which is the first card, and we've got the World, which is the last card. In between the two, we've got that Six of Cups in the reverse, which is that, pleasure for pleasure's sake, kind of skirting responsibility. And then we've got that Three of Wands, which is the anticipation of embarking on something new, but preparing for it first. And then we've got the World card. So it's like the beginning and the end wrapped up here. This column gives me the feeling of been there, done that. Been there, done that, but also looking back on it very fondly. Very fondly. And perhaps wanting to go back to it because the cards are here. We've got the Six of Cups, remember, with the lovers, they're missing, and the parent is up there on the balcony, like, where the fuck are they? Then we've got this Three of Wands in front of it, sunny day, looking back very fondly, looking towards that Six of Cups in the reverse um, when things were fun and there were no responsibilities. It was just love and um, companionship. And there may be some in the collective wanting to go back to that. Because even though with the World there, which is the end of it, and trying to get their reward from this completed cycle, I feel like some may feel that they didn't get what they wanted out of it the first time, and maybe they're looking back towards it. I don't know, they wanted me to really emphasize that Fool and the World, the beginning and the end. But I do have a feeling of been there, done that, but you know what I mean? There's that but on it. But is there more back there? I heard. Interesting. This third column I wanted to address. Diversity, blending things that harmonizing the contrary, okay? The card we got here was the Two of Pentacles. That's juggling, but it says priorities. This is Taurus energy. This is you. Priorities, resourcefulness, flexibility, concentration. Only take on what you can handle. What was I saying before? With that Devil energy there and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And then the Three of Cups. It's like trying to reconcile your energy with all your responsibilities. That's why you're over here in this first column, looking back at times that were sweet and unburdened. Here you are in your present energy on diversity, blending, harmonizing the contrary with this Two of Pentacles. You're just trying to juggle all these responsibilities. You're doing it. You're doing it well. That is a card of skill and precision. You are handling things. But then here you've got the Queen of Pentacles in the backside, being overwhelmed, feeling unsupported or weakened. So this, juggling this mundane shit is really wearing on your energy. And here we've got the Wheel of Fortune on the backside, right? Backside? Front side, back. I think, yeah, that's the backside. So this almost mirrors, the Wheel of Fortune almost mirrors the World, where it is also anchored by all the fixed energy. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. So you're trying to stabilize your foundations here. But the wheel keeps turning. And this card is giving the advice to use your willpower to ride the wheel and influence your fate. You make your destiny. In one aspect, it's saying gain control of yourself. That's for some in the collective. And you are. But it's burdensome. It's weakening you. It's tiresome. You have this under control, but it's taking all your energy to do so. With the wheel, it's telling you use your willpower. Willpower. And I remember from the reading we were talking about Chiron and Aries. That's power and willpower. That's our self-esteem. That's our core identity with Aries energy. That's our ambition and drive. And with Chiron there's a deficiency there at the moment. But this is telling you to let up a little bit, okay? Instead of trying to drive, put it in cruise control, because with the Wheel of Fortune here being a major arcana, it's saying that the divine wants to guide your path a little bit. And with that uncertainty, with that comes uncertainty, which fixed signs don't really like uncertainty, and the logical earth signs definitely do not like uncertainty. But you have to have faith, not only in your own strength, but in the divine, because when you blend the two, like with that diversity card saying harmonizing the contrary here is your need for control versus the universe trying to guide you. Okay? I don't know who that's for, but that's what we got. Whew, that was a good one. I do think this is guiding you towards love, because we do have the Six of Cups there. That's that beautiful nostalgic love, but something turned into a burden with the devil energy there. And I feel like it took you off that path. I feel like it took you away from the love that you had in the beginning here. That's why you're looking back and you're trying, that's why you're looking back towards it. Some of you may feel that cycle has closed because we have the wheel on there, or the world. We've got the world on it. It's like, been there, done that. I got out of it what I needed. I got out of it what I was deserved, and I put into it what was deserved. But now that's closed. But you just can't help but look back at it. Maybe if you're maybe not um you might not be looking at a certain person in the past, but you're looking at the idea that, man, relationships used to be simpler. And that's what you want to go back towards. Okay? If you want to go back towards that, if you want a relationship to be unburdened by things like that, then you're going to have to let some things go. If you've taken on too much, we've got that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Capricorn energy. If you've taken on too much, there is no disgrace in putting things down, letting things go. I heard let some people run their own shit. Okay? Because you are, some of you, someone is in an energy of wanting to turn the wheel around so that they can go towards love. Got the Lovers here on the bottom of the deck with the Magician trying like hell to manifest a choice in love. But then we've got the Hermit underneath that, looking for wisdom and truth. So we're going to get just a few more to round this out. Just give me a few more for Taurus. Are they going to be able to go towards this love? Oh, Six of Swords. Moving on. Six of Swords. Okay, Taurus, this is looking good. Tower reverse. Oh, Tower reversed. Backside of the Tower and reversed. It says, so this is a wake-up call. Where are you? Look for weaknesses and where you're vulnerable. Oh, and then give me one more, please, because this is very good. Ah, Ace of Wands, a gift of energy. Look at that. It says new projects, renewed momentum, opportunity, strength, allies, and inspiration. Hot damn. Don't you just love it? So I'll show you this Six of Swords. It's kind of dark. You can't really see. They're in the boat and they're going towards something new. This is uncertain, but there's no going back. You have found going forward towards your heart's desire. And it came out to clarify the pile with the lovers in it. And then with this tower. So this is the front side of the, which is the front? Oh, this is the front side of the tower. Oh, they're falling out on fire. Kablam. So the thing with the tower, everybody gets really spooked when they see the tower or the devil or death or anything like that. But the tower comes to break you out of something that has kept you bound. We do have the devil here, the lovers in chains. Something has you chained up in obligation. That when the tower comes, because it's major arcana, it's divine energy, it's busting you out of something that you could not have brought down by yourself. And even though it looks very traumatic, you've got the dove of peace there, you've got the eye of protection, and I know it looks, they're both on fire, I get it, but fire is purification. It's burning away anything that is poison. Okay, so this, even though it looks very intimidating, is a card of sweet liberation. So you're going towards this liberation. It looks like it with the boat. You're in the boat. There's no going back. You're going forward towards your heart's desire. And the tower is the liberation. And then bam, look at that. You've got the Ace of Wands, a gift of energy, a new project, a new path, renewed inspiration. It's like once you shake yourselves out of this chains, out of this tower, you are free. Okay? I love that. Let's go to the ancestors oracle messages. Ancestors, angels and ancestors oracles. Oh, that took a lot. I hope this is resonating, you guys. I hope the meanings, the messages are reaching you for your highest good. If you are vibing with my content, please take a moment to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share my video. It all helps get my content seen. In the description, you'll find my email and donation links. I am available for personal readings and birth chart inquiries. And for any small donation, I would love to do a 3-card spread personal for you as a thank you. Email, Venmo, and Cash App are in my description. I appreciate any and all signal boost, feedback, or donation. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. One more, please. Thank you. Ooh, She-Wolf is here. All right. Oh, look, Shaolin Master came out again. I've had this deck for years and years, and there are some cards that I don't think I've ever dropped. I think Shaolin Master's only come out twice. I love this because look at the little mantis that he's holding, the praying mantis. This says, be graceful in movement and action. We also have here She-Wolf. It says, unleash the wild within. I feel like, Taurus, you need to find yourself again. Find what makes you passionate. If it's even if it's a person, because there's the lovers here and the 6 of cups, and moving towards something and ending something. And I just feel like you really want to move towards being in a energy of accepting good love, not devil love, right? So Shaolin Master. And She-Wolf right after that. Awesome. I'm going to turn the light a little bit so that I can see. I hope it doesn't wash everything out. Is it going to wash this out? Yeah, it is. Dang. Okay, I'll turn it this way. That's okay? That should be okay. Is that good? That works. Okay. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action, slow and steady. Isn't that a great advice for a bull? Slow and steady. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. Okay. It says you're being guided to flow like water, blow like the air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Stubborn bull. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or make time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. That Six of Swords is slowly becoming much more important here. Get in the boat and go. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. It says, let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. You're being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes and dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. Hey! Taurus, I love it. I love it. This is absolutely the universe saying go for it. So we're going to get some final advice, some final little insights here. I've been doing some maintenance work on this deck, so let's see what comes out. Can you give us some final advice for the Taurus placements in the collective? This is for everyone. It's a, oh, huh, interesting. I didn't think of that, Taurus. There may be somebody else in the mix here. We've got third party. It's warning that there's too many fingers in this pie. Who's creeping? Somebody might be creeping. Third party. My goodness. Hold up, pause, rest, consider. Hold up, there's a third party. What's going on here, Taurus? And then free yourself. Time to take back your life. Did you get whiff that there's a third party here and that's why you're looking back towards somebody else when things were sweeter? Interesting. You have a gift coming. We've got Bubo the Owl. This is guidance, intercession, and a gift from the gods. Now, we did have the Ace of Wands. That's a gift of energy. There may be some kind of clarity coming here for you. We've also got the Apple of Temptation. What's tempting you, sweet bull? Is a third party tempting you, maybe? Remember, you are water. Cleanse, feel, flow, cry, or let go. What else do we have? Oh, that's cool. Yay! One of my new cards popped out. Let's get a couple more, please, before I read that one. Anything else for Taurus placements, please? Thank you. We've got female family member. That means that somebody who has passed on is around you. And remember, you are air. Breathe, focus, decide, observe, think, and cut away something. You need to cut something away. And this is reminding me of up here, we had devil energy with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody who is trying to refocus their energy to themselves, like conserve their energy, but they're under obligation, which is the devil energy, to a Three of Cups, which is the family, the friends, your responsibilities and things like that. You love them, they're joyful, they're celebratory. You feel like, that Three of Cups is a card of celebration, but it can be weighing on you. We've got Possum, the Hanged Man. This is Pisces energy. Self-pause. There's reflection here and reevaluation. You're getting a fresh perspective. That goes along with some other card that we had over here. A peaceful calm. You're trying to be balanced about this and centered. And then one more, and I'll get that last one. Chiron not came out. Yeah, Chiron, the wounded healer. Remember I said Chiron's in Aries right now. So even though we may be feeling a little deficient in our self-worth, self-esteem, our stability, our survival skills here, Chiron is the wounded healer, and it's making us address some past traumas and challenging patterns that we might fall into. That could be that devil energy. Also, it is the teacher, and it's a card of healing, a sign of healing, and healing of perceived failures in our own self. Okay. And the last one we got is the new one I added, the pincushion. Now this is advice to be sharp and precise in your projects. Concentrate. Okay. The thing about the pincushion is needles in the past used to be made of iron, and iron is one of the elements that you use for protection. The pincushion itself is filled with crystallized sand. What is it? They call it emery sand, the sand that's on an emery board, because when you would stick the pins in it, it would sharpen them. So this is calling you to use precision, be sharp, but it also wards off negativity, because like I said, iron is a protective element, or metal. And not only did the sand in the pin cushion sharpen the needles, but it would knock off any rust that would gather on it. So whatever, so there's an element here of, yes, I heard knocking off the rust, but it's also like the energy of removing little tidbits of negativity that have crept into your projects, your life, your energy. So pincushion, be sharp and precise, ward off negativity, and have concentration, because you need a lot of concentration when you're sewing by hand. So I love that new card. And that's it. That's what I've got for you, Taurus. I hope that resonated. Oh, I hope the messages reached you. What do we have coming up next? We've got a collective read, and then I'll be doing the balsamic moon in Pisces reading. That's what we've got coming up in the next couple days. So until I see you again in the next video, thank you for being with me. Okay, thanks. Bye.